Dang, kitty. Let me get a hand. Alright, so what it does is it has a little hook in there, and it hooks inside of there. This. And in order for this thing, it can actually go 360. And it goes automatically like that. And it's like keeps you less distracted because it keeps it in there. And then it just goes in there. Right, 1.4 for the drop off. Actually, it's not a drop off. It's a door-to-door knock. Door-to-door knock. 1.4 for the door-to-door knock. For ADT equipment, burglar alarm, and security, if that's what you want. I got my mount, but I don't have my glasses yet because my bifocals broke. But I'm gonna get some bifocals. I promise. It'll happen one day. That way I don't have to wear these smart glasses. Okay. Now, we're looking, and it's trying to get service. We're basically looking for the next one. And we get notes on this one. It's the old guy's probably Airbnb. Next door knock, 1031.7.
No clouds are in my changing sky. Each morning when I wake up to rise, I'm living.
2 Plano area campuses
Next
and is holding an
1.6.
open house Saturday, March 7th. Locations and information at challengerschool.com.
For it later. Fortunately, Mopar makes it easy to schedule oil changes, tire service, brakes, and more with certified technicians and genuine parts built for your...
Pretty nice little staircase right here. And they're probably not here. The blinds are drawn. Packages. They could be in there asleep though. Like passed out after like working too much. Getting everything in there. And the dog is here. Right, next door knock, 3.2 miles.
My girl don't lie to me. Come on, tell me, baby. And the my girl, where the sun don't ever. Come on and tell me somebody. In the ponds, where the sun don't ever shine. I bet you will. Where the sun don't ever all night through. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold. You lied to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? Come on and tell me something about it. In the ponds. help me now. All night these days I see.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza. This is where that HOIA guy was. Like, I'll escort you out. What address you looking for? Hey man, I'm not gonna tell you that. You could be the high-priced thief driving a Lexus SUV. Or whatever it was. He was driving like a Cadillac. It probably was a homeowner association, but he could have been, yeah. Overdressed, nice thief wanting to get the address. Probably looking just for someone just like you. This isn't the same neighborhood though. I gotta hang on. Might be okay to leave it like that because they have a gate.
Next door lock, door knock, 1.3 for the next door knock.
Now, what's cool about Doc Shelby, the dwarf, and also known as Guy Littleman, is he gets to the point, because of his technology, he can look through anything that's connected online. CC cameras that are connected online. He can look through any doorbell, that's connected online. That's a smart doorbell. He can look through probably televisions, all kinds of stuff. For whatever reason, he's looking for, he particularly likes to look at cameras that are installed on 7-Elevens by trash cans. That's how he finds a lot of his army. So right over here near the Como and all that area, there's another, this is Bryant Irving. Now I think it is right up here on this hill. It was where I had my first door-to-door job. Not my first job. My first job was at Wendy's Hamburgers. When I was 15, I lied about my age. I was able to work there. My first door-to-door position was for Cutco. You got to buy the knives from them. My grandma tried to talk me out of it because she was like, no one's going to answer those doors with all those knives. You got all those knives. We had a little mayonnaise spreader that we made a noise, and we like show them, and we sit down in their kitchen, take like a penny and their scissors that comes with the kitchen set for cutting things, and you cut the penny into a spiral. You just be sure not to cut yourself. Then you could do cash on demand. I think you could have done COD, I'm not for sure, but you could do check, and you might have back then be able to do credit card. This is like early 90s. I even did a whole demonstration to my friend Rob, who's a playwright, and his dad, when his dad was still around. They let me in. I sat down on their table, and I showed them the little mayonnaise thing. I was like, hey, it's got a mayonnaise spreader. And then they got a penny, and like cutting up a penny in front of them. My friend Rob's like, hey, that's our penny. But look at the little corkscrew in your penny. All right, so I take check, I think I can only take check. They're like, you don't do cash? I don't remember if they did COD. That's cash on demand. They might have done a COD ticket. Well, anyway, it didn't matter. Like if we had a check, we literally, I think we took that in the office. And I think they made it out to us. And we just split the money or something. I don't remember how it went. You just took it back to the office. It was serious stuff. Later on, when I would show up in New York to study acting, lo and behold, right off there somewhere by Central Park, there's an office. You take an elevator, Cutco team, selling Cutco in New York City. They probably still do it. Some of those guys are six figures. They sell knives door to door. I'm going to come in and show you this butcher knife. Natural. Buy a pickup. Well, Matthew McConaughey interviewing Timothy Chalamet. Matthew McConaughey pretty much turned into a professor at UT Austin. He teaches script to screen. All right, everybody, bring out your pencils. All right. I'm gonna call a roll. All right, just did that. We'll just pretend like I did it. Now, I'm gonna leave this tape recorder here on the table. It's gonna be my voice for about an hour and a half. I'll be back towards the end. Make sure everybody, y'all bring your lunch boxes. All right, get your pencils out. Take notes. When you are writing, that's somebody, I don't know who that is. When you're writing a screenplay, you always want to put yourself as the hero first in the future, okay? That's the first thing you want to do. You get a hero in the future, and that's how you do it, okay? Everybody have any questions? Take your hero, put it in the future, and become that hero, write it, script, screen, good to go. All right. Imagine like turning in work in that class, you know. All right, all the work goes on the email. That guy that sent me that Coors Light commercial, A+. Now, the thing is you want to make it 80 to 120 pages and make sure you have a fade in and a fade out and try to work on spelling. Other than that, you're good to go. All right, some kind of lock on the door. There's a for lease sign with a company out. Front doesn't look moved in. Front porch lights on. It's the middle of the day. Some spelling issues. I'm not pretty good script. Cut. Writers are gonna listen to Neil Young. If you can find them, get them to write the script and turn it in, fade out, good to go. Just listen. Just listen. That's a writer. He's gonna listen to Neil Young. Right. Not all of them do that, but they might do the edible, but not while you're driving.
And film and TV executives
SoundCloud
with over 20 billion streams and over $100 million in music licensing, Sync Giant is the premier direct access solution for licensing your music to film, television, and commercials. Sign up today at syncgiant.com and be a Sync Giant.
GoodRx, the no-nonsense way. Save time and money on prescriptions.
Get to goodrx.com/weight loss. GoodRx is not insurance.
could you imagine like a teacher, an assistant teacher meeting with Matthew McConaughey and like script to screen class at UT Austin, you know? Yeah, so the assistant teacher's there. Well, he's got the fade in, and then he does a lot of cut twos. He's like, there's no dissolves. No, he doesn't say dissolve. It's just all cut twos, and then it's like, you know, something about a guy pushing a tractor, and then some guy comes in, he's eating fish crackers or something, and he doesn't got a gun or anything like that. No, it doesn't say anything about a gun. The guy's just eating fish crackers. Yeah, he's eating fish crackers. It's cut two. I think he says fish crackers in the script. Okay. Now, there's no mixes in it. It's all cut two, and then there's no, there's no dissolves or anything mentioned. It's all cut too. Did it say fade in at the beginning? Yeah. Does he mention the word hero? No. What's the guy's name? He didn't put his name on it, he just put an email. Okay. Probably try to email sending that to Richard Linklater. I'm gonna put a PDF file on it and copy it. All right, next door knock, 0.3. 0.3 for door knock.
What?
That might be legit. Hi, how are you today? Good chance the guy's a writer. He's got an old, looked like a Roland typewriter. Couldn't get the brand on it. He answered the door too quick. It's a typewriter on the desk, but it's an old school one that you can't get the ribbons for anymore. Really old school. We're talking like the 40s, maybe 30s. Next door knock, 0.6. For ADT burglary or fire department. Meaning, do you want to buy some equipment? Como Lake, back in the day. My friend would take his car here with the iron slats in the car. So if they shot at him, it would hit the iron. They were welders. They lived upstairs from me at Darnell. They turned that whole thing, the Darnell apartments, into a modern art museum. It was back in 1994-ish, 5-ish, probably 95-ish. It was a dangerous place to hang out. Now it's not that bad. They had a diving board, and you'd better be ready to run. If you were going to dive off that diving board, you better have a bulletproof vest on. One guy did. He sunk to the bottom, and he lost that bulletproof vest. But, yeah, they put slats in the car, iron slats. You can look it up. It's a word. It's a 2-0, but you don't want to say 2-0. It sounds like too old. Right. You want to say 2-0. And that baby's in the script. Root beer, float, sounds good right now. Al delivers the data, and Jay-Z delivers the deal. All right. All right. Matthew McConaughey in script to screen class. So you put in the script, he drives a GMC van. Why? See what I'm saying? Is he your hero? Does he drive that GMC van? Why? Well, they're good deals. You can, you know, it's not that expensive. It's not like a Sprinter. Exactly. It's not like a Sprinter. Soccer mom pushing a baby over there. It's going to be in the show. Turn a Sprinter. We got soccer mom pushing a baby. She drives a Sprinter. But the guy was military. Nah, you're changing it. Got to get that female fatale liberty thing. The female liberty. What's that called? The female liberty? What? I'm kind of lost here. Female liberty. What's it called? The Libertarian Party? No. Female liberty. Women's lib. Yeah. So you're not make him a soldier anymore. Drives a GMC van. You're gonna make him a soccer mom pushing a baby. and turn that into a Sprinter, Mercedes Sprinter. We got ourselves a movie. We'll send it rich later. Good to go. All right, all right, all right. Sometimes you can peek in there and say there's a homeowner in, and they'll be like, Español poquito. Well, they wouldn't say that, but that's what I'd say. Español poquito. Finally called Holly Hunter. She said, well, why don't you get some decent friends around? Then you might be okay. Knock on that door and they say yes. As soon as we get some decent friends. Another thing, too. Are you typing the script? You're using a typewriter, right? Yeah, a lot of them are. You know that program Dragon? It's $1,000. You just talk in it, and you don't even have to say anything. All you do is you hit the button and say, write me a movie. Turn it in, Richard Linklater, and put it in a PDF and file it. All you do is just talk it. You just say, write me a movie. Hit the button, kick back, go get yourself a burger. All right, next door knock, point 3. Now, I noticed when you put down the address, you put down 17 Main Street for this character. Now, all your addresses start with 420, 4020. Lock that down in a PDF, send it in an email, goes to Richard Linklater.
Let's manifest some deliciously steamy 100.
Mary Kay, over. Mary Kay, over. Pigpen here. On our way. Looks like they got no doorbell, no sign. Over. Looks like also boxes tucked in. Roger that. Soccer mom. Car on still. All right, next, 150 feet for door knocking.
Gonna get you in trouble. You're gonna get in trouble if you don't get my information about my stapler.
All right, next door knock, 1.2. One. It's impossible. It's impossible to learn. It's impossible to learn to plow. It's impossible to learn to plow it's impossible to learn to plow by reading books. It's a Richard Linklater documentary that he made on the go with 35mm camera, by mailing the footage into the mailbox while he was out there in the world. And all that footage would go to a central location where he would later return, most likely a place that's called the Finger Hut, and edit it and release it into festivals. Daniel Johnston was in it, and it was his first official festival film, you could say. Then the next one he would make is called Slacker. And then eventually he'd be working with everyone. Ethan Hawke, that crazy Jack Black guy, whatever, from Tenacious D. That guy. And eventually Matthew McConaughey was in it after Slacker. He was in it. Matthew McConaughey got involved in Dazed and Confused. They're all Dazed and Confused. And now he just did Nouvelle Vogue, which sounds like vlog, and a movie called Blue Moon, which Ethan Hawke might win an Oscar for, maybe. He's got to compete against the guy he interviewed, which is Timothée Chalamet, who might get it. Whether he interviews Ethan Hawke, they probably know one another because of Richard Linklater. He might interview him. But it would be a fight between Ethan Hawke and Timothée Chalamet. It's they might put him in a ring. Who would win? It might be Timothy. He's pretty quick, but Ethan's a long-time seasoned actor. Worked with everybody, worked with Robin Williams, He worked with freaking Denzel Washington. Timothy's worked with a lot, though. Timothy even interviewed Scorsese. What in the world? Shit all over the front porch. Looks like a Slacker film. Maybe Gummo. In between Slacker and Gummo. Not too far from the stadium. Maybe Airbnb. Appears to be moved in. There's a slow cooker on the front yard. So there's slow cooker, various items on the front porch, tile on the front porch, Vespa parked out front, no sign, no doorbell. The Ye Old Bull and Bush, a pub in the British tradition. We could use this for Grace, aka Wear Vlog for sure. Ye Old Bull and Bush. That could be England, pretty much. There's a scene in Grace, aka Wear Vlog, where Gary Oldman's character, which is Gerald Oldman III, comes up. He's dressed in this old uniform, kind of like from the, I don't know, I would say 1700s or something. He's just got done with a YouTube post about catching werewolves. You have to decorate it a little bit. Where did you park? Oh, they're not open. Oh, I gotta use the restroom though. Might do a little vestibule right here. Maybe keep the sign, change it. Could work. That's a vending nut place, but get the right isolation on it. Do a scene where he walks by, like right here. Daniel Johnston would work in a McDonald's for many, many years until finally he took a metal pipe and freaking hit it on the manager's head. The folk hero. They probably sat down at, the table at McDonald's and broke out some Lunchables and a grape juice till they went in and got him. He also come back from New York with half Japanese. He found this lady that was yelling at him for digging in his trash when he jumped off this bus, and he tried to get into her home to exorcise the demons out of her. She jumped out of the second floor and broke both her ankles. She's an old lady. Put him away for a little while. Eventually he would write a song. He'd write a song called Spirit World Rising. Holy cow. Look at that. I can't deal with that. I'm gonna have to get it. Mother effer, dude. Whoa. That's like a June bug that got trapped in here. Look at that bug right there. I got a June bug trapped in my car. Let's get a second. There you go. Oh no, that's a piece of paper. Or a piece of plastic. I can't, he's not moving around anywhere right now. It's like a fly Lotzie. Ow, just hit my head. Ugh. Yeah, you can hear him. Trying to get him to come out. He's gonna stay in there. He's inside the car. It's like right there. The June bug flew in there. Oh, man. It's probably the spirit of Daniel Johnston flying in there, trying to exorcise the demons. Oh, yeah, there he is. That's a stink bug. Yeah. You don't want to squish them. That's how they stay alive. There it goes. He's on the ground now. Got him. Try to go for the follow-up shot. I want to fly back in. Yeah, there he is. It looks like maybe a stink bug. Deadly for door-to-door. They'll stink it all up.
That's probably something right there. It's a no name. Next door knock coming up. 0.3, 140 p.
$600 a day. Well over $2,000 a week. 2, 4, 6, about 8,000, maybe 9,000, maybe 10,000 a month. Some do 20,000 a month. Looking at 6 figures, baby. So that window in the Masters where Joaquin Phoenix is banging his head against the glass window and Philip Seymour Hoffman is telling him to do it over and over again. Kind of looks like that window. Surprised to see that house having solar right there. Look at that solar right there. Look at this right here. Oh, did you ever see that emotional sci-fi movie about time travel? Christopher Nolan, Interstellar. Yeah, Timothy's in that. He's in the beginning part of it or he's in some scenes. He plays the son. The Matthew McConaughey character is the father that has to time travel, and he pulls those string theory things and kind of whatever. That was Timothy. He was young in that too, yeah. And then later on, he would play Bob Dylan and all that kind of stuff. Oh crap, I missed that one. That's okay. So let me turn right here, right by Dickies. I think this shirt I'm wearing is Dickies, probably, or at least it's a mock one. There's a movie I did called Once in a Lifetime, and it was a guy named Corbin Thorpe. He was one of the editors. There was a shot like this, and it was done on Samsung 8. He had probably an iPhone 5 in the back. He did some of the shots on iPhone 5 and sent it through me to an email. I told him to put some music in there and edit it. He had that piano piece, dun, 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 all that stuff. That was all, he found all that music for me. And then he put it in there and color coded it and all that kind of stuff. And then I mixed it in with my footage. So it'd be kind of almost kind of like a remembrance scene, a scene of memory. But one of the shots was like this. Time traveling cat, dude. Every single one of those cats can time travel, I guarantee it. Huh. Next door knock, 0.8 to a... Got myself a hot Cheeto. In the future, people will just walk up to the house and it'll think for them. So it'll describe the house and if there's blinds or if there people are home, and people just won't even talk. That's what aliens don't talk, you know? They'll like read all their thoughts and put it down. So I have a chip. Yeah, man. I don't know if I'm gonna sign up for that one. All right. Next door knock, 0.9. We'll arrive at 211. That's a pretty cool shot. Hey, you can see at the top on there. Yeah, this new generation, kids just have to think about a career and it starts to happen. You know, everything does everything for you. It's all automatic. It's like you just think about what they want to be and then it starts to happening. I delivered pizza to these people. They owe the Lettuce Cook down the road from where we live. I got a Porsche. It's a health food place. The Lettuce Cook is. It's almost like let us cook or lettuce cook. Get it? Like lettuce is something you eat, but it's also like allow us to cook. Let us cook. Pretty good. Their sodas are a little overpriced, but other than that, I don't drink soda anymore. They sell. I'm gonna still knock on doors. Gonna go to Richland. All right, by the famous Whataburger, where I thought that guy had an AK-47. They can play Skater in Lone Star, an old skater. Hey Roy, hey Ray, how y'all doing? Y'all got any Lone Star? This is called Burton Hill. No association with Tim Burton other than the fact that my acting teacher in Hollywood was Diane Salinger that worked with Tim Burton. On Pee-wee's Big Adventure, she played Simone. But this is called Burton Hill. Burton Hill. It's a nice little hill. Yeah. They're doing a whole project out down that way, building some houses right up there. Two-story houses. Each one of them are going to be about $2 million. Probably $1 million to $2 million all down there. It's going to be a whole big community of fire alarms and burglar alarms and ADT nightmare or AT dream. An ADT wet dream, really. ADT or Vivid, one of the two. When they say anything about Vivid, you always spit. Vivint's got a 5 to 7 year contract that'll lock you in, make you pay for their lease of equipment. You got to be insane, right? Then you spit on the ground. You have a good day, ma'am. You don't spit at them, you just spit on the ground, let them know. 5 to 7 year contract. You leasing the equipment. You might as well just take a pile of money and just burn it right in front of everybody. Kids will be crying because they didn't get to go to Toys R Us. Well, they closed down Toys R Us, so that joke doesn't work as good. They didn't get on the online site on Temu and order themselves a freaking drone. How could you? How could you do it? Vivid. When I say to that, it's meow. See you later. Smell you later.
Don't forget we have to go the other way. Sorry.
Yeah. Welcome to Secret Uber.
I thought I had to go.
Goodness gracious. Report this one big time.